everyone, and welcome to the next component of leadership. The next component of leadership that is followed by progressive leading is micro planning. My dear friends, it's very important that the leader sees the macro picture and the micro picture of both his or her doings as well as outcomes and the inputs too. It's not always important to look at the outcomes. What is also important to look at the inputs that we intend to give. Let me give you an example of R. Subramaniam, who is the founder of Subiksha chain of stores, grocery stores that is situated in Kerala. Dear friends, R. Subramaniam ji tells us that it's important to invest your early years in a firm or in an activity that helps you develop your leadership skills. In fact, one of his suggestions go a long way wherein he tells us that it's not important to work with big multinational companies because they would not teach you the nut bolt techniques. Join a small firm, a firm where you do more than one roles, and that is what will prepare you for a progressive lead. My dear friends, it's important to understand that any student or any intern or any person who intends to start a career must take up jobs that give experiences first. In a similar manner, if a leader intends to improve the thinking skills, the leader needs to practice thinking. If the leader intends to improve the handwriting, the leader needs to practice handwriting and do all this at the same time. Relationship building, public speaking, presentation of self, and all the activities that are around, everything is a snowball effect that takes place when a leader begins to work. Risk taking is one of the most important qualities that any leader has and must adapt to. The second part of today's video is that about micro planning. You know, when teachers go to plan lessons first in their teacher training courses, they are asked to plan 5 minutes lesson, and technically they are taught all the skills of teaching. Many of us feel that teaching is an easy profession and teaching does not require any skill. In fact, it is one of the most difficult professions that is underrated. However, leadership has a similar analogy. Everybody feels that I can lead, and to be a leader I don't need any training. However, if a born leader too takes training, he can become or she can become an extraordinary leader. We know this through the words of Anshak Desai, who is the founder of Mascot. Did you know? His only mantra to success was and is that plan at micro levels. Because when you plan at micro levels, you are able to look at the smaller picture and automatically build the larger picture. Isn't that wonderful?